The final season of Fear the Walking Dead is becoming quite the reunion as we have even more characters returning. As we get into the episode, the first character we see return is Luciana, and she is very shocked to see Daniel, Strand and Madison, and some of the dialogue here was really weird. Like, she was sort of saying things which didn't sound like natural at all. Even when she's talking to Daniel, which, you know, is a nice reunion with the two, it's like, we haven't talked in 7 years. I'm like, oh my god. This was an issue in the first half. We know it's 7 years. You don't have to spell it out within the bloody dialogue that it's been 7 years. We know that. No one says that naturally, so why are you putting it in the script all the time? We don't need to know it's 7 years all the bloody time. Anyway, let's move on to the next character who's back now, and that is Charlie. She's returned. She did not in fact die. She's been working for Luciana at this Padre outpost. So why is Charlie back in the story? Well, she's there to add some drama for Madison. She finds out about Nick and how she shot Nick. Madison gets very angry and even turns quite Negan-like at one point, and then sends off Charlie to go and kill Troy Otto. But the thing is, like we said in the last episode, this is all about pulling things out of their ass because there's nothing going for this show in this last season. They've got nothing planned, nothing built up. So they've got to find something in the past, pull it up and try and get some drama going. But the thing is, it all feels so manufactured. Even the reactions from Madison, it all feels so disingenuous. Now, so far in the episode, we're about a further way through, and it's basically just been this reveal and characters explaining to each other how they've come to be where they are now. And the thing is, with it all, it just feels like it's trying to be like another version of what we could have seen with a season 5 where Madison's alive, Troy Otto returns, this whole Charlie drama is still relevant. The thing is, none of it is relevant anymore because it's been so long. You know, it's season 4, we're now in season 8, and as we all know, it's been 7 years.
Seven.
And just to add to that point, we have Daniel and Strand not seeing eye to eye, and we've had 8 seasons of this same bloody confrontations between these same sort of characters, and it's like, this is tiring. We've been here, we've done that, come on now. After Madison tells Charlie to go and kill Troy, she finds out from Luciana that her and Charlie went to go and dig up Nick, and they cremated him. Now, I've got to say, this was absolutely stupid. Like, first of all, why didn't they tell Madison about this earlier before she sent Charlie on her way? And then she feels bad because this was Charlie's idea, so she wants to get Charlie back. But of course, Charlie has been stopped on the road by Troy at this point. And then they're speaking over the radio, and bloody Madison calls her by her first name when she's got this codename of Iron Tiger, which is the name of the episode. And, you know, why wasn't she thinking more? Like, she sent Charlie on her way to Troy because she knew Troy didn't know Charlie's face. This was after Charlie said that she'd been stopped, so, you know, maybe be a bit more careful. Like, it paints Madison as a really stupid character, and just wait until the end of the episode because she does something even worse then. Madison and the group go off to go and rescue her, and Daniel's not happy with Madison because she's the reason Charlie's there in the first place. And with Daniel just finding out that Charlie is alive, he doesn't want to lose her so soon. But the thing is, if this happened, like I said, back in season 4, season 5 territory, I would have cared because this was all relevant back then. And with Daniel and some of the other characters, I don't really know why I stand with them because, you know, Daniel's having to go at Madison for Ophelia. It's like, and a lot of these characters, I don't even know if I'd care if they do die. They've got to such a stupid situation now. Like Madison, I'll get into it in a minute. You know, she's so silly. Like, I really am struggling to have that connection with any of these characters. Over to Charlie, and she's being interrogated by Troy, and she has to be careful with her feet because there's glass on the floor, and they took her shoes and socks off. Troy wants information from Charlie about the location of Padre, and also mentions how Nick was like a brother to him. We also see him slicing up walkers, and in particular their left arm, so he can mess with Madison. When Madison and the group eventually arrive to Troy, she offers him the location of Padre if they let Charlie go, but Charlie takes control and says, "You're not going to have anything to trade because, you know, she's going to end her life." So yeah, they brought back Charlie just to kill her off in the same episode, and I do feel bad for this character because she just has been used as a way to move the plot forward, and also they played her sad music, but there's no feeling of emotion at all because I thought she was dead at the start of the episode.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
We then find out Troy has a daughter called Tracy. She's nowhere to be found, and so he's worried that she might have been caught up in the explosion from the tanker. They can't find her anywhere, and Madison does help him because she says that she doesn't want any other kid to be killed. But then she finds out that the walkers which have been sliced up was from Troy's doing, and she wants to go and kill him. Her reaction is quite a shocked one, and I was like, what? Come on, Madison. Who do you think is going to be slicing up the walkers like this? Who's the person who showed you the arm of the daughter who's apparently dead? Come on now.
Is this a piece of your brain?
Also, according to Troy, Madison killed Tracy's mother at the dam, so who is that? At the end of the episode, Daniel goes with Luciana because he's not happy with Madison, and Madison leaves Strand, and I feel a bit bad for Strand because she came back last episode, did all that stuff at the hotel, ruined quite a few things, and now it's just left, so it's like, okay, great. Next episode, we're going to be sidestepping the focus to Dwight, Sherry and June, and we're also going to be returning to the Sanctuary. I can't say I'm looking forward to it, but at this point, who knows what's going to happen? Maybe we'll see Travis living there or something, I have no idea. So yeah, overall, this episode, it really did amplify how bad the writing is. I do feel bad for the character of Charlie to be drawn into this mess, and yeah, at least though, we are one step closer to the end. But of course, that's just my thoughts on the episode. Perhaps you enjoyed it more. Whatever the case, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to watch another video, on screen is our review for Five Nights at Freddy's.